A while back, I decided to replace all of the nibs on my Copic markers, and here's the result of that. Just wanted to walk through how I do it, the process, as well as actually call out that I say Copics instead of Copics. Please don't judge me, but here you go. Thanks. So I'm super excited because I'm down to my last two markers where I needed to replace the nib to a fine nib. And the reason I'm doing this is because first of all, I had two markers that were cracked, and I finished replacing all of these broad tips, and I had these two were cracked, so when I went to refill them, ink was kind of coming out, so I ordered two new ones. I'm going to replace them now. The reason I'm doing this is because I never use a broad one, and I tend to color a lot of really tiny things. And so one of the things that I did not enjoy about Copics is not being able to do really, really tiny details. And so I went ahead and I wanted to purchase all of these. I went to a vendor, asked for some help, got them all, got all the Copic refills, and I spent the last couple of weeks replacing them little by little. And so what I do for the easiest way is, especially if these are brand new, I try and keep the markers at about a 14.2 gram with the two lids on. So this is exactly where it needs to be. And what I do is I take off the two lids. And if you just weigh the marker alone, it should be around 9.5 or so, which this is 9.52. And then what you would do is, because it's already at the weight that you need it to be, I would just go ahead and take my Copic tweezers and just give these a gentle nudge, get it taken out, put it over here, and you just kind of plug this in. And eventually it's going to fill up. These tend to fill up pretty quickly. Just lay it down, let it do its thing. And while that is happening, I'll weigh my other one. This one's at about 14.10, so this one will need a little bit of a refill. B24, B24. Throw this in here. Take this one out. Put it on top just in case it doesn't work. Keep them separate. Looking for B24. I take, and you always want to load the side on your refill that has the broad tip. That's why you're able to take that one out a little bit easier. And I go very slowly because it's at 4.10. I'm about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll do about 10. Put it down. And see, it's still a little bit light because that nib's a little bit lighter. So I'm going to go ahead and give it another 10. I'd rather this be a little bit more filled. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's exactly at 14.2. Meanwhile, my other marker is getting filled. Put this in. There's not a lot of cleanup to do here because it's a brand new marker. But there you go. Turn off this little scale. This is just a little tiny jewelry scale that I bought on Amazon for like $8. And now that that's ready to go, I'm just going to go ahead and test the marker on the back of a... There we go. It works. This is B95. If you like this content, please consider liking and subscribing. Muchísimas gracias por estar conmigo hoy día. Please let me know if there's other things that you'd like to see. I like to create small tidbits of info and offer suggestions and help people make their creative process a little more fun. Gracias. Adios.